What really makes the difference for us is when it's not just all talk and a beautiful website. It's the people bleeding Jesus and who he is, and loving on the people in the church, the people out of the church, and making it known that this is the way we live unapologetically, because this is how Jesus lives for us. We were in South Georgia, and Rob changed jobs to a job that was remote so we could live anywhere in the world. And we have talked about what it would be like to live in another country and give our kids the opportunity and experience to live in another culture. And so we all kind of sat around the bookstore and dug out the books and decided that Panama would be the place that we wanted to go. So we had decided on that, put our house on the market, sold it very fast. It was awesome. It was all a good God thing. And then a couple weeks later, we stumbled into this medical dilemma that was telling us that we were going to need to stay in the United States for treatment. And we were suddenly going, okay, well, let's just find a different place to live. So we started looking around and couldn't find anything at all. And time was kind of crunching as to when we were going to close on our house, and we kept getting closer and closer to being homeless. Rob had a colleague that was from the Wilmington area and talked about it all the time, what it would be like to live here. So last year, spring break, we thought, let's get this out of Dad's system. So we brought him here. We spent spring break here. The whole family loved it. And so in that moment of desperation, I was like, let's go back to that area. You've always loved it. You talk about the schools and the churches. And so Rob reached out to the family pastor at Renovation Church. Do you know of anybody or anywhere that we can rent while we live there, looking for a house? And there was like this immediate connection and like treating us like we were already a part of the church. We felt immediately like somebody at this church sees us as brothers and sisters in Christ. We had been in our house for, I don't know, like a day. I don't even think it was a full day. And there was mail in the mailbox, and you just assume like, oh, this must be for the people who used to live here. Oh no, our name is on here. That's really odd. Oh my gosh, it's a love note from Renovation Church. Hey, thanks for coming. What? Like, already there is a card in my mailbox saying, welcome to the community. We love you. We want you here. I hung them all over the refrigerator. When there was nothing in my home that felt like family or home, and I had no people on my refrigerator yet, I had these little postcards from Renovation Church that just made me feel like somebody here loves us. If you're gonna do that for somebody who's brand new, I can only imagine that this is a church that's it's embedded in you. It felt like this is our natural, this is just how we treat people. And since being at Renovation for the last handful of months, it absolutely is. This is the heartbeat of Renovation, to take care of people and make them feel like Jesus, we're taking care of him and serving them. I pray that we as a church body, that every single person continues to be completely on fire, unapologetic, and intentional for this community, because Jesus would be, because he was for us. Because at one time he came searching for us and we didn't deserve any of that. I know I didn't. I pray that our church continues to bleed that out of the walls, whether we're in a portable building or we're in our very own building that's completely paid off. I pray that that is the heartbeat that comes out of that people feel it when they're driving up and down the highway.